What happened to Elliot Wilson? What? Elliot.
Saying, I look at
Elliot Wilson. What happened to him? Did their show ever come back? Damn, I can't even find a nigga on YouTube. Damn, I hope he's okay. Elliot Wilson Instagram. I know he just got surgery. Oh yeah, this is new Instagram. Okay, he's back posting. That's good. Oh, he got a new Twitter. He said, "Oh, leak, new cryptic message promoting upcoming album, The Formula, exhausting." Okay. Shout out to Elliot, man. All right, whatever. Oh, this is it. Why do you make a new page? But when I said they squashed it, homie, that came from Drake himself. Drake don't like you, nigga. Like that one, it was like, nah, I could clear this one up. Clear this fun nigga's a liar. That's what that nigga was. Yeah, he don't like you, Elliot. It is about time that Drake and our Future like make up, though, man. Maybe there's a part of me that want them to make up. I want them to make up. What's Future been up to? Also, didn't I tell you? I think Future gonna have a year this year. This year is gonna be a year for Future. Yo, Future is the only rapper that didn't go through Snitchgate in Atlanta, and he is.
Yo, welcome to Slide TV, where everything is possible. I'll go by the name of Icy Graded Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Amazing Blue, no shape up. I was in the building early, yo. I was bent last night. You just tuning in? You know we going through everything right here. It was a serious. Listen, Don Julio. Shout out to Don Julio. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. See y'all kick. We just came over here on YouTube. We got for all Spanish. We got a Spanish channel. So everything right here you see in the English is gonna be on Spanish. And let's run it up. You feel me? We on this right here real quick.
Future age IG story. I think it was 27, 28. Like somebody got a screenshot of it. It was on a story though. Future age. Let me see. Future 27. Let me just type in 27. Oh my God. Oh no, I can't find it. Oh, you said 28? Oh, 28. At least somebody here remembers it. Look, yeah, right here. Future reposted. So, like, there's a fake page that makes up this fake shit, but he reposted the page like, yo, what's up, nigga? So, Future reposted the page that's posting fake shit, almost like he's co-signing it. It says, Future has changed his birthday year from 1983 to 1998. He's now 28 years old now. Yo, this thing of Future is time traveling. Future's time traveling already. Yo, Future is the only person that gets to do this shit. Yo, I'm telling you. Like, in the next couple years, and watch, mark my word, y'all can clip this too. When Drake album come out, the first thing, because you know TikTok people love go crazy, like they like to nitpick. They're gonna be like, why is Drake singing about a 25-year-old like this? Like, you should have a family. Watch, they're gonna say, because, or they're gonna make it about heartbreak. Like, yo, imagine being 40 and you're still having heartbreak. You know what I mean? Like, they age everybody out of their behavior. Like, yo, imagine being 45 and still in the streets. So they kick niggas out the streets. Imagine being 45 and still getting your heart broken by a girl half your age. Oh my God, you can't be in love no more. They kick everybody out of everything with age shaming except Future. The older he gets, the more misogynist we want him to get, and we want him to talk more slick, make better tunes, and act like he's a YN. Straight up. Future the only nigga we give a pass. The rest of y'all old niggas, man, get to the retirement home. Future could be 60. And make Real Sisters Part 2. Real aunties, real grandmas. We rocking with that. Nobody ever tells Future to grow up. Future still having kids like he young boy. Except Future's still racking up kids. Nobody cares. Yo, with young boy, they like, slow down. Slow down, brother. Y'all gotta realize Future the original Nick Cannon. He the original, like, get every chick pregnant. Well, actually, it might be Sosa. But Sosa, stop. Yo, Future gonna be the only nigga to rap. You know when Jay-Z raps and he's 50, we be looking at him like, nigga, you ain't had a diaper to change, nigga? Hold on, Vlad, call me.
Cause I just wanna slide all summer. Hurry up and swing my dough, we gotta run her. CG don't play, go ask around, we push it under.
Somebody said Future is like, he's been here before. He probably not even from Earth. He might not be. How does Future get away with everything? Yo, all the Atlanta rappers are in shambles. They're all been called. Yo, it's like the Spider-Man meme. Everybody's pointing out another snitch, and somebody pointing at them. So it's like snitch fest. This is how Atlanta look. Yo, somebody need to give me a picture of Atlanta of like 7 rappers in a circle, and they're all pointing out. They all got all their heads are like rat heads, or they all got a long ass tail, and they pointing out niggas like this. But they pointing to a rat there and a rat there, and 2 niggas pointing back at them like, you the rat. No, you the rat. That's Atlanta. You the only nigga that's not in that circle, Future. He's just chilling. That nigga Future got his feet up, chilling. Yo, how Future basically started the 20v1 versus Drake, and he the first nigga that squashed the beef with Drake. Yo, what the fuck? I don't know if they squashed it. I'm going off what Charlamagne said. What? Yo, Drake, you know the two people that did the recruiting was Leland Wayne, the fucking lame, and motherfucking Filch. It's their album. Bruh, Future keep getting away with everything. Future get to be 50 and rap like he's a YN. Future get to reset his age. Future get to dog out chicks like he's in high school till he's 60. Anybody else, people be like, yo, you're getting too old for this, bro. Everybody's getting yo, bro, you're kind of too old to be on some shit like that, bro. We love doing that. That's our favorite thing to do. Yo, bro, you're too old for this. Acting like there's a particular age that it was completely acceptable. Yo, you're too old to be acting like this, man. They love telling me that. Yo, bro, you're too old to be caring about what a 19-year-old does. I'm like, what? I'm just talking about hoes. Man, you too old to be caring about what somebody does with her pussy. I'm not over here like pussy managing. I'm just saying, hoes is hoes. Yo, you're too old for that, bro. Future, nigga is 73, nigga with a walker. He gonna have a pimped out walker. Wrinkled as fuck. You know what I also realized when it comes to Future? Future hasn't done an interview. Future got no interviews on the books. And I think his team tried to scrub the ones that were already out there. There's 2 that come to mind. They did like 10 years ago. Bro, Future don't do interviews. This was 10 years ago. You see, he did interviews back then because it was around the time he was trying to, he was going super commercial with Dirty Sprite 2. That's why he was wearing his hat. But
You're living such a rock star life, but don't you want to settle down?
Yeah, I want to settle down with the right woman at the right time, and I feel like even people be like, well, why you don't get with your baby mothers? You got 6 baby mothers to pick from, to choose from. Why won't you pick one of them? If I choose one, the other one's going to get mad. Then I choose the other one, them's going to get mad. So whoever I choose is going to start to make.
Yo, this nigga Future. This nigga think like a kid. I love it. That's the thing about Future, man. And I know y'all probably like, you're fucking glazing now. You're right. I am glazing a little bit from certain the reason why I'm actually I'm trying to show you how in a like Playboy Cardi way, he's done it in a cool way of keeping his aura. Remember when I said about streaming? And I said, yo, streams aren't that good. The value exchange isn't positive for the rapper. It's more for the streamer. Now, a lot of times rappers are fooled like it's positive for them because they see the view count. But number one, sometimes those views are fake. Number two, the audience, they're going to stay with the content creator more than they're going to stay with you because the content creator puts out more material. And just bigger than that, that's their space. A lot of times we've seen some of these guys, the more we see of them, that aura, that mystique dies down. There's very few artists that have aura, or what I mean by aura is like the mystique helps sell music. Like, I know this might sound crazy to y'all, but if NBA Youngboy got on a live stream every day, his music would be less effective. Part of his music being effective is people wondering, damn, Wabi's a nigga we kind of look up to. And he gives a little bit and then pulls back a lot of times. Pause. Same with Cardi. Like, he manages how much the audience gets of him. Like, he really manages. Like, Cardi, trust me, he does. I think Future does it too. Now, people usually think, oh, the ones that do that, they're the weird rappers. Like, oh, like he's just acting weird. No, but Future does it too in a really dope way. Future is not going to do interviews with everybody did one with Big Bang. He's not doing a Big Bang interview. It's just not happening. He ain't got nothing to talk about. And Future's the only person who's selling over 150 from Atlanta right now. So I think Future is kind of like mastered like his way of preserving his aura. I think this was the last time he did like an interview.
Big Boy Neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, man. And it took enough, you know what I'm saying?
If you know, I realized he stopped doing interviews. By the way, I do want to watch this if he did a GQ one. Like, he probably.
What's the first thing you would do when you look in your bank account and it has $1 billion in it?
Smile.
See, that's the thing about Future, man. He gives one-word answers. Yo, one-word answers. It's like he knows what's gonna be viral. He doesn't say too much.
What are moments of self-doubt like for you, and how often do you experience them?
Self-doubt.
Okay, I see why he started ditching the hair. Yeah, it was kind of, that's age, you know what I mean? Like, you got to start putting a hair product. Your hair start thinning out around that's side.
Oh no, shit. Down
or get the spray
every day. Office buildings, real estate companies, publishing companies, just.
Future did a really dope interview. And this was the last time I felt Future was himself. Future, this is Jay-Z. he dissed Jay-Z. No, was it Jay-Z? He did one. Oh, this interview. This right here was like his realest interview ever. He never did a radio interview or nothing like that. That was like this.
Like,
he was popping on this one.
Understand, like, personally, how you deal with people. However it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even tripping off him. Like you say, like, I'm trying to get to where I'm going. And
here we go.
You supposed to be bigging me up.
Here we go. This is what he was talking about Jay-Z. So he does have real opinions, but I think he realizes you just chill out.
I want to take away from nobody else if they happen, like, and curse my blessings.
Right.
Like, I don't come from that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to win like that.
Right. How do you feel when people comment on it though? Like, and they might not know what's going on. Cause like we've been saying, like you have been quiet. When you hear a line like Jay-Z say, you know, playing football in the future, niggas
yeah,
playing
but then when
football
Jay-Z,
with
when
your
I
son.
talked to him, I didn't really say that. I don't, man, I didn't mean it like that. Like, and I was just like, you supposed to be bigging up the rap community. You need to let you know what I'm saying? Like, the NFL deal with the NFL.
Right.
You supposed to be bigging up me. Anything. Right. We come from the trenches.
Together.
I come from the streets. You come from the streets. You supposed to be bigging me up.
Right.
You supposed to be giving that no negative attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a hot line, that something gonna always be out. Like, my fault, all that, but it's out now. So it's just like, it ain't no my fault or whatever it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even tripping off him. Like you say, like, I'm trying to get to where I'm going, and ain't nobody gonna stop me or whatever going on, the talking and the captions or whatever the memes. It can't stop me because it's a vision that I have and it's goals that I have that set out for myself that I got to get there no matter what.
So,
and I got to commend you because, I mean, for people that might not know, I've always seen you with your kids. So I got to definitely salute you on that. How do you deal with just the family life and being there for your kids and still doing music and traveling in Australia and out the country? Like, how do you deal with that?
But my kids, they're a part of my life, so they understand.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's fun.
Right.
Oh, Daddy, you going on tour? Oh,
All right, baby. Cool. All right. So that's the news we're going on with. That's the news, y'all. The news is, maybe I should post that to let's post Charlamagne's tweet. Let's post Charlamagne's tweet. Or not tweet. Yeah, how did people even see that? I thought the Breakfast Club don't post full stuff no more. Let me go look on the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club.
There were some songs, it's like small snippets that were leaked that fans believe will be on Drake's Iceman project that he has coming out. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this. The reason why fans believe so strongly that these are not just like throwaways or not really going to be on Iceman is because the same way that these were leaked, the same Discord that leaked these songs is the same Discord that leaked some songs from some Sexy Songs for You, which was Drake's last project. Now,
so it's a hacker Discord. They sell songs there.
One of the songs, Drake takes a shot at Serena Williams. Let's take a listen to that.
Serena, but I'm cool with Venus. I be hanging around these niggas like I'm doing
Okay, we did this already. Let's see.
We don't want to hear that
from him. Who cares?
Okay. Well, there's a
on that too when he said I might do a remix with Schoolboy Q or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Don't nobody care.
That's what he said.
Lauren's daddy. Who cares?
You think nobody care? People care. People want to hear the Iceman.
People definitely care about Drake.
I don't care about nothing. I don't care about him dissing Kendrick. That's like trying to reheat cold French fries.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, like, that part. I don't care about.
And dissing Serena. Like, I don't care. And the song sounded kind of weak.
Now, I just want to add some context here. It is possible to reheat cold French fries. Chat, I bought the most amazing thing. This is not even an ad. This is, I got to keep it a beat with y'all. Yo, why didn't y'all tell me an air fryer hit that hard? Yo, fuck a microwave, nigga. I'm air frying shit now. This shit is fire, nigga. Like, that shit, it's like I'm recooking the shit. Yo, I just found out about an air fryer. I bought some dope-ass one off Amazon. It's lit, nigga. Trust me. Nigga, I got French fries upstairs. Now, nigga, I might put them in the air fryer. The air fryer is lit. So, yeah, your microwave can't really reheat cold French fries, but nigga, I put some pasta in the air fryer recently. That shit was lit too. Somebody said, what? What do I cook in it? I don't cook it in the air fryer. What the fuck? Nigga, I got a stove. I just reheat stuff, but I reheat it in a way where it's like almost not, the microwave uses moisture, and that's why the food, it takes the moisture out of it and then it cooks it again or heats it back up with the moisture. that's why French fries can't be that good with it. I like my French fries to be crispy. Pause. You do that, or like say chicken tenders and nuggets and some shit like that. You gotta use the air fryer. Facts. Air fryer. Dead ass.
Well, there's
yeah. I just found out about it. What you mean, like in 2026? Like, nigga, when did you find out about it? 2006?
There's a second one that there were actually 3.
I could cook stuff in the air fryer. Yeah, I'm good off that. I'll just reheat stuff in there, brother.
That were leaked yesterday.
I wouldn't say the song sounded weak, but I agree with you. Like, I don't want to hear him dissing nobody.
Yeah.
Y'all are unfair,
that, but people do want to hear from Drake. Yeah, it's two things.
Normally, y'all be like, it's not enough. It's just a leak. We can't hear. Y'all like nobody care already.
We don't want to hear that
from
him.
Who cares?
Okay.
Very specific.
Who cares sounds like nobody cares.
Words of your daddy.
Shut up. Let's take a listen to the second audio that was leaked.
Got bigger than what's in my mind. I'll take it an eye for an eye. I sent a boy up to the sky. I still haven't lost any sleep, and I definitely didn't cry.
Yeah, right.
Hey, yo, Gucci, get back in the ride, cause that's definitely not the guy. Mistaken identity mixed with adrenaline, almost just kiss you goodbye.
He definitely lost sleep and he definitely cried. That last snippet showed us that.
Shut up,
okay,
man.
right. You still talking about Serena and Kendrick 2 years later. You definitely lost sleep and you definitely cried. You don't have to act up for us, Drake.
Well,
did you ask OVO Eli if this was new or if this was old?
I did ask OVO Eli, and OVO Eli also is one of the fans who believes that this is real because of the Discord that leaked it. Like the fans are like, listen, the last time this happened, it led into some sexy songs for you. So the fans really believe that this is a real thing. But one of the songs
is jumping up and down in the other studio right now. He's so happy.
Yeah.
He acting like Drake's penis is in there. He's jumping up and down.
One of the songs though that was leaked yesterday though, Eli pointed out to me, and a lot of the fans were saying online too that was like something that was old. So I don't know. But Drake changed his Instagram photo to a throwback photo of Lil Wayne too. So people think that he's gearing up for release. Finally, we're gonna get the Iceman.
I mean, yeah, people definitely anticipating it. People definitely want to hear it. You know, somebody told me they actually heard it yesterday.
Did they say it was good?
It was fire.
I don't. They didn't say whether it was good or not. They said Future was on it though.
Oh, dope.
Oh, okay.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you didn't ask them if it was good or not? They said they heard the album?
I didn't care.
Yeah, and they probably knew he didn't care, so they didn't offer that.
True.
Nothing will ever get you excited about Drake. Like, all right. Well,
I like when he raps though. I just haven't, heard anything that's moved me lately.
You talk. I like when he raps though. Sounds like, go ahead, do that little dance that you be doing with your friends.
I always like when he rap. Listen, Drake is a talented artist. There's no doubting that. I'm just like, nothing has been exciting.
But Iceman won't be the breakthrough that he needs to kind of move us away from it.
Drake is Drake. Like we keep saying breakthrough and all. Like Drake is Drake. Like
a great artist.
Yes.
But you know what I mean.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
But he needs a narrative shift.
Guys, we're talking like Drake wasn't still on the charts last year.
No, Drake is huge.
Like
Drake is Drake. Drake is one of the ones. But he needs a narrative shift. Like that's what you're looking for.
Hey, listen, Kendrick changed his narrative forever. I mean, that's a fact. But that don't mean that he's still not a great artist. But Kendrick definitely changed his narrative forever.
Damn, you don't think he can change it back?
No. No.
Yeah, Charlamagne just doesn't like Drake. I mean, do we think that Drake's career is irreparably damaged because of a battle with Kendrick Lamar? I say no. I say if Drake lives in the moment or turns his entire career on some, I gotta make sure I get my moment where people feel like I got the upper hand. I think that'll ruin perception of you after the battle. But I think if Drake just showed us on some Sexy Songs for You that he could make content that is in isolation very different from what he was going through in the battle. It's not like he dropped 2 albums like just still talking about like, man, fuck them niggas over there at TDE. No, he's kind of moved on from it, or he was able to compartmentalize and make a different album that was about different things. So that's the only way I could see Drake being affected by the battle. But the idea that Kendrick ruined him for forever, I'm not going with that.
Nah. He's still a great artist though. But that ass kicking is a forever ass kicking.
I believe it.
It just is what it is.
It's Lauren LaRosa telling you to beware of the dog. That's right.
Fuck. Is this a Netflix commercial? Have y'all watched Breakfast Club on Netflix yet? Holy shit. Yeah, the Breakfast Club audience is so upset. Yeah, these views are interesting. Again, obviously, I'm judging them off themselves. If it was a regular YouTuber, well, they're not a YouTuber, but they used to do insane views. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, dead serious. They used to do like, let's say a Drake topic like this. They would do like 50,000 views in an hour. Now 17, still good. Angela Simmons, 5,000 views in 2 hours. Not bad. But I'll tell you this. You know what the Breakfast Club needs? And this is definitely facts. What the Breakfast Club needs is they need a moment. And I know if I think I know Charlamagne the way I think I know him, he knows that. You need a moment. And by the way, for everybody who keeps saying nobody cares about the Breakfast Club anymore, everybody been watching this. Yo, nobody's doing numbers analyzation or analysis. I mean, sorry. No one's doing a numbers analysis on Ruri and Mealy Mall. Like, we don't give a fuck if they're on YouTube. Well, I ain't give a fuck if they're on anyway. Like, the Breakfast Club, people care. Like, people are monitoring this situation intensely. Right? You might say it's the haters jumping out of the woodworks, or maybe some of the fans were upset, but people did care about the Breakfast Club because people love saying, man, nobody ain't never care about it. No, they do. And what I'm saying is that they need a moment. The Breakfast Club needs a moment. I think off the record, like, I remember trying to get the moment to kick off the record. That's why I had Whack 100 and 6ix9ine in a room together. That's the moment. Now everybody's like, you're super viral. Everybody's like, yo, oh shit. Damn, you seen that new Off the Record episode? Damn, where is it at? Now, yo, there's a clip here, but you got to go on Spotify for the whole thing. Bet. Yo, Charlamagne, we live? That kind of set the Breakfast Club. They've always acknowledged that. When the Ray J call after the incident with Fabulous. So that's the moment, and everybody start looking at the Breakfast Club. I think now that they're on Netflix, Charlamagne, Charlamagne got to put a Bam Adebayo. Like, yo, I don't care if you shoot 60 free throws, my nigga. 83 gonna be 83. But Charlamagne got to start shooting. Somebody got to get shot. You get what I'm saying? That will bring Charlamagne. It's his responsibility because he's the GOAT and he's the guy who runs the show. He has to do something to bring people over there that we're like play that. These little clips, we're good off of them. Like Angela Simmons, like, bro, we don't give a fuck what she thinks. No disrespect to her. They need I can't tell what interview would actually do it because everybody does interviews these days. Even if he had Barack up there, I don't think we're like, oh my God, let's go get to Netflix. I think it got to be a moment, a viral moment. Well, I guess Barack would probably do it, but like outside of that, it needs like a moment. Like if that Dame Dash shit had happened right now, niggas would have went to Netflix to go see that shit. That was good entertainment. He needs that Dame Dash moment now. That Birdman moment now. That Fredo Star moment now. That Beanie Siegel moment now. That's what he needs. Like, the thing is, I don't believe. So, back in the day, I would tune into. I remember always trying to tune into the Breakfast Club.
You became an artist now.
Yes. I would always tune into the Breakfast Club just to watch, just to listen to Charlamagne's Donkey of the Day. He used to do it at 8:04, so I would make sure I want to hear that because that was the thing. It was like Steph Curry shooting threes. But Donkey of the Days, he's a little bit sanitized with that. It's cool. But I'm not going to go to Netflix for that. You know what I go to Netflix for? A moment. Some rapper come up there talking crazy. Charlamagne roast them like must-see TV. I'm going to go watch that shit. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to watch that shit. So right now, I think they're kind of getting probably a bad break for Netflix because, again, if you give me Angela Simmons, after I watch his 3-minute clip, I'm clicking right off of that shit. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Right?
Yeah. I mean, you come from, of course,
That's what I was thinking.
Or, you know what they got to do? I know they're like grown up now. They got to get hella messy. Yo, you got Angela Simmons on here? Yo, I'm getting straight to the mess. Yo, this is the first. If I'm trying to bring it to Netflix, I'm cliffhanging the shit. So I'm going to ask you the questions that people want to know and let people go to Netflix to get it. Yo, Angela, what's popping with you and Yo Gotti, yo? Matter of fact, yo, I heard Yo Gotti had this nurse side chick the whole time. How you feel about that? End clip. Y'all niggas got to go. to see the rest of this episode, you have to go to Netflix. Bang! There you go. Bang! That's how I'm doing it. Straight up, let's get messy. We gotta get hella messy. Yo, first of all, like, if I'm Charlamagne, I'm driving into work. My accountant's like, yo, bro, the dollars are flowing in like crazy. Yo, iHeart bless you. 200 M's? All right, fuck it. I don't care about friends no more. I'm shooting. Soon as I get to work. Yo, Angela Simmons, yo. You think Yo Gotti killed Young Dolph? Straight up. I gotta ask him. Yo, I gotta ask it. The people want to know. Let's get straight to it. Yeah. Yo, it's a morning show. It's all about gossip and like messy shit. Like, yo, that's the only thing I hate. When everybody tries to make what they're doing seem so serious. No. We're all talking about news that happened the day before, and we're putting some messiness into it. Like, that's a little bit messy when he said, yeah, I heard Future on the album. You know why you said that. But yeah, me? Shit. That 200 mil get cashed, nigga, I'm gonna make sure y'all get to Netflix or something. The only thing, you can't do nothing fake. You can't stage like a fight. It gotta be real. Gotta be real, bro. Gotta be real. Gotta be real. What's this? Okay. Yeah, they booked that did y'all see the press conference for the chick that tried to kill Rihanna? The thug. They did a fucking press conference, my nigga. Yo, chat.
Today I'm here.
Yo. I got a few gripes. Hey, Grant, clip this one too. I got mad gripes with how they reporting the story about Rihanna. We love Riri, okay? But from TMZ to LA Times to everything, whatever that's going on, look, Rihanna's home with the kids. Wait, here we go. Everything's about Rihanna, and I get it. She was supposedly the target. Yo, why none of these stories acknowledge that, yo, A$AP Rocky lived there too? Yo, not one of these joints got like, yo, A$AP Rocky's home was shot up. That's both they home. Everything is Rihanna. Yo, it's both of their cribs. Yo, my boy A$AP Rocky could have been in there, you know what I mean, getting the skincare right, doing his thing, you know what I mean, keeping it Harlem. You in the crib, keeping it Harlem. Shots just come flying through. Why nobody putting him in the title? Put my nigga in the title. That's crazy. Put him in the title. Rihanna. Like, bruv, we get it. We should say Rihanna. Like, they wouldn't do this to Jay-Z. They wouldn't just say Beyonce. They would say Beyonce and Jay-Z. Y'all should put Rihanna's husband, A$AP Rocky, in the title. Shots fired at Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's home. They both live there. And then when you give context, you say the kids, because they're all living there. But all the titles, Rihanna, yo, they treat this shit like an album release in terms of how the news cycle is doing it. Mention Rocky too. He got to be going through, because shit, you know, he got they had said they raided, I think this is a house. They raided the house and they found a gun. Shit, if I'm Rocky, now I'm hearing that, yo, my wife, my baby mom's got crazy fans. Nigga, I'm buying 10 more guns to keep in the crib. Right? Because, come on, you guys lunatics firing. Suppose it was like AR-style pistol. Shorty pulled out a micro Drake and shot over the fence? Huh? Oh, the crack. Yeah, this thug finally appeared in court. Let's hear it. Chat, I think she should get a death penalty. Straight up. Fryer. I think she should get a death penalty. She batshit crazy anyway. Or send her to Iran. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, no death penalty. Send her ass to Iran or some shit. Venezuela. Send her ass to like Iran, Venezuela. I wish I could do that. And your punishment will be a lifetime in Iran. Get out of here, nigga.
So you're withdrawing your plea of not guilty? Yes. The not guilty plea entered by this court is withdrawn. Counsel is requesting to waive time for rating the plea to March 25th, 2026. Ms. Ortiz, you have the statutory and constitutional right to be arraigned today. Your counsel is requesting that your arraignment be continued to March 25th, 2026. Do you waive your right to a speedy arraignment so that your arraignment can be heard on March 25th, 2026? Yes. Is counsel joining the waiver? So joined. The court finds that the
Is there a picture of her?
knowing and intelligent waiver of her right to a speedy arraignment, and that her counsel joins in that waiver. Both agree that the next court date of March 25th, 2026 is the date of the arraignment.
Okay.
To the court finds good cause to order that you not be in the possession of firearms or firearms.
Okay, hear the bail.
Order. Additionally, if you surrender or store those items, you follow stock, molest, destroy, damage, personal, or bail at $1,875,000.
Okay, so the bail is.
And is the court setting bail in this matter?
Counsel reserving. Yes. Counsel is reserving. The court will set bail at $1,875,000.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Ortiz, at this time, the court will issue the protective order. The protected persons are Robin Fenty and Raycom Myers.
Okay, so they do put Rocky as one of the victims. Robin Fenty, that's Rihanna's name, and Rakim Mayers. Rakim Mayers, that is ASAP Rocky's name.
The court finds good cause to issue the protective orders and will order that you not harass, strike, threaten, assault, follow, stalk, molest, destroy, damage personal or real property, disturb the peace, keep under surveillance, or block the movements of the protected persons. You must have no contact with the protected persons. That means no in-person, no telephonic, no electronic contact. You're not to own or buy or try to buy or receive a firearm or ammunition. If you have any firearms or ammunition, you must surrender them to local law enforcement or store them with a licensed gun dealer within 24 hours of this order. Additionally, if you surrender or store those items, you must file a receipt with the court within 48 hours of this order. You're not to, the court finds good cause to order that you not be in the possession of firearms.
Okay, so if she gets out, I don't know if she'll have enough money to get out, but you never know. She's a grown-ass woman. This is gonna sound crazy though, chat. Yo, I guarantee she got bomb pussy. Straight up. I hate to even say it, chat. I know she got bomb pussy. I know it. I know her shit fire. I've never met a crazy bitch with whack pussy yet. Ever. I've never met a crazy bitch. The crazier they are, the more the shit hits. I know. I'm keeping it a beam. I've never met a chick that's batshit crazy and the box don't be hitting, bro. Hitting like Barry Bonds, bro. Hitting like, yo, I'm keeping it a beam, bro. Oh, y'all wanna, her shit fire. I know her shit's fire. All right. Somebody said sim talk. Nah, nigga, that's real talk. Have you met a, all right, let's take it off of her. Have you met a crazy bitch that had whack pussy? Not me. Usually, after I see how far the pussy is, I see why they acting that crazy. I'm like, all right, that's why. Crazy bitches with whack pussy, we just like send away. The ones, like, you only tolerate the ones that got the fire. I'm keeping it a beam. Somebody said, yeah, this is attempted murder crazy. Yeah, this is a batshit crazy bitch, huh? For real. I think that they did trump it up to a attempted murder. So I do believe it's attempted murder. So she was held initially on $10 million bail, but we just heard the first appearance. It's now $1.8 million. This is what she was saying about Rihanna. We kind of played this already, one of these. Oh, but in her mind, Rihanna wanted to like hurt her. Huh. Let's hear this.
No, Rihanna, no. You're not the eagle. They will soar high on wings like eagles. Rihanna wants to say that we are flying. That we are flying and we're not. She's not flying. She had a bad day. She looks really stupid and corny. And everyone knows it. But the way that they want to, that girl, the way that Rihanna wants to kill me, she's the one who wants to kill me.
What?
The way that Rihanna wants to kill me.
No.
That we're not going to show this right now. But this is my heart, Lord, and I am expecting and waiting in that beautiful time for you to show me what you're going to do and how you're going to deliver this promise. It's in my heart and it's in my vitality, and I'm very, very grateful to you for your abundant graces. Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the up, okay? Shut the up. Yeah, she's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here, okay? They can't do this. What about my hands? What about these fingers over here? What about these 3 fingers? What about it? No, you're not here. You're rebuked. And even if you're here, there are many in this realm. And you are rebuked, and Jesus is the king, and you're just kicking and screaming on your way out and perishing.
The fuck?
It's embarrassing.
Okay. Shorty should be in a straitjacket or in Iran, man. Straight up. Send her ass to like Cuba or something like that. And sometimes these chicks not even that crazy, man. Like, man, send her ass to wherever El Mencho was at, man. I guarantee she stopped with a stupid ass shit. She won't hear no more voices from Rihanna over there. Send her ass to the little fucking villa or village that El Mencho was moving drugs at. I guarantee her ass become mad sane.
Over there, all jealous because
they have her as a fentanyl mule. She'll get her senses together.
How am I? Because her faith is the devil. Rihanna's faith is the devil. Okay, I don't like her, and she's always trying to steal from me. And she has not ever put out any music to reach people. She only did her little music thing so that she can do witchcraft. And so that she can steal from people. So everybody, please don't listen to her. Don't follow her. Don't give that girl any air, space, or time because she's stealing from you. Okay? She's stealing from you. So,
man, we need to send her ass to like Afghanistan, man. Yo, can't we have like a trade? Trade her ass to Israel. Israel, you take her. Hey, for the next $1 billion, the next amount of money we about to give Israel, you'll take some of our batshit crazy people, bro. Like, please, take them. All right. Yeah. So I back off my death penalty thing. I think she should just get sent to Venezuela. That's it. But very scary times. These people think they have, this is why like parasocial people, you feel me? Like, I'm a little bit worried about them sometimes because there's like healthy parasocial, and we're all parasocial to some extent, right? When you like an artist or whatever, you're a little bit parasocial. But when you are like too invested and you think they're talking to you and they're not, like that's like most of, I think the audience for me, I think you guys are healthy. There's like 15 niggas on the Reddit that I'm like, if them niggas ever came near me, I might have to shoot them. Like, them niggas are mad parasocial. Like, they have ongoing beefs. I don't know what's going on with them, bro. Like, I look over there, I'm like, what the fuck is this? So,
yeah. All right. Yeah. I made this shit a little easy. If we like.
Hold up. Get me up on the screen. Hold up. Now, I just seen myself, y'all. My mic on. I just seen myself, y'all. I just seen myself. This is out of Asbury Park, New Jersey. I don't even know son, but yo, this shit is fire right here. This shit is fire. I think I want to rewind that shit. I think I want to start it all the way over. Everybody's going to turn that shit up. I forgot we on YouTube. We're gonna have to get that car. This shit fire right here. Let's get this shit going in here, man. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. I made this shit a little easy. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Think we just rolling with Peasy. Put your order in, come pick it up. We got a side by the pieces. Stay by the pool like Santa. It's cold outside, it's good enough reason. Yeah. I pulled the phone and fan up, perk on the side, shit made me sleepy. If I told you how many niggas I done robbed in my life, you wouldn't believe me. Better ask about the Asbury niggas, man, I heard it's greasy. Home invasions, take all the money to work and forget about the TVs, yeah. I got shooters on my team, no ball at all. Post up on the block all day waiting for they play like they Paul Gasol. When I saw that boy that raw, soon as he got caught, and I saw my fault. All that street shit he's talking, I ain't think he'd talk to the law. Yeah, millionaire friends made me a boss, now they want me give them the sauce. Came to be sold, not to be told, the type of information it costs. Ain't taking no loss, I'm on the lawn whenever the snake is involved. You full court pressman, trap me more for anticipating the cross.
Easy on them. Easy on them. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
On stream. The nigga announced his pregnancy on stream. Okay. Now, what's also happening is that the guy who owns it, and I hope that this isn't a forecast to what ends up with Zeus, where someone has a really good business and the downfall of the business is that man's penis, right? You know, the guy, Lemmy Plummer, I've interviewed him before. I think he's a very smart guy, but apparently there's a whole bunch of drama. They're saying he fucked half the girls. You know what I mean? Like, he fucked half the girls that have been on these, like, Patty show. They're saying, like, he had a wife. He left the wife and got one of the stars pregnant. Like, this thing is like gangster with it. I can't give a lot. But when you start moving like that, that unprofessionalness kind of makes it where now people, it just never ends well, right? I think we kind of all know this, right? It happened in the music business where, you know, it happened, shit. Obviously, when it comes to like a nigga like Harvey Weinstein, that's film, but he's a creep. Apparently, he was supposedly doing some other shit, right? But usually, you can't really mix work and pleasure. And especially when you're running a company that could be valued north of $1 billion, you kind of want to chill. Now, they have a bunch of people who are now coming out and they're speaking out against the culture of Zeus. One of them being this girl, I don't know who she is, but listen to what she had to say.
With them, and y'all wonder why so many girls are just dealing with the shit, because after Zeus, where can they get work? A lot of these girls can't get work. No, y'all literally saw me walk away. Y'all saw me walk away. I'm not going back to Zeus. I'm a part of an entire different company. I work for Love Renaissance. I work for a sub company of Sony. I don't work for Zeus. I'm a part of an entire $1 billion company that's not even the same company. All I'm gonna say is I said enough in between the lines of my NDA and the song. Y'all could listen to the song. In the song, I sit here and I tell y'all what's happening, what goes on behind closed doors. If y'all sit there and listen to the song and really,
yo, Lemmy, I'm gonna keep it a being with you, brother. When you see these chicks start talking like this, it only take one ambulance chasing lawyer to get their story right. So you said he put the GHB in the Ciroc? Like, that's all it takes. When they start talking like this, oh, Lemmy, watch yourself, gang.
piece together what happened in the last 3 years. I told you guys what happened. Hold up, they just restricted you? Yeah, they just restricted live. They can't share the live now. That means they're watching. They're watching. They don't want me to sit here and talk about this shit. They want me to shut the fuck up. So just know if I end up dead tomorrow, y'all know why. Y'all know why.
Okay.
No.
Then let me see. What's this? Okay.
I got this out of now. This is. Let's tell the truth.
Who's this?
When are y'all ready? I got the real tea. Cause I'm gonna get paid either way. What he say? He told security not to protect me. I am live. Look at the plumbers whispering, doing weird shit like they always do. I don't care. I asked you guys to put my security in the car and let me go. Oh, come on, hurry up, guys. Oh my God, they're watching. Shut the fuck up. I said, let me the fuck go.
Yeah, that Lemmy dude that runs Zeus. First of all, to run a company that is all women who we know could be emotional, you got to be going through it.
Y'all thought I was playing with you, but I told you I wasn't. Let's go.
Okay.
It's a
All right.
wrap. You want to see whose show it is? Or is it Lemmy Plummer's show?
Okay. Anyway. Now it's getting Lemmy Plummer Instagram. Now it's gotten a little bit interesting because apparently a homie had a wife. Oh, him and what's the name? Look, they're back cool. All right. Sometimes you can't even know it's real. So him and what do you call it again? He had a wife. He kicked her to the curb. You know what I mean? Like he just got her out of there. Like he switched her out like it was a castmate. And he got one of the cast members pregnant. This is her, I think. He announced her pregnancy on one of these shits. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not scrolling back too much. Okay, I really don't care that much, but just my conversation about this whole thing is bigger than just him cheating or whatever he's doing, fucking these girls. It's the fact that this company, I feel like it either is going to be sold in 5 years or it's not going to be here in 5 years. And it's because of a lot of challenges I see them having. Because I remember there was a time that I feel like people were thinking that this content was unique to just Zeus. But I think people feel like this content is everywhere. Is this the girl? Okay, this is her. Supposedly.
Steve Urkel mode.
Let me. You are funny.
So him and his pregnant baby mama is now doing a show. This is her. Yeah. This nigga, this shit look like a R&B album cover. Oh, this shit, the nigga put a parental advisory on it. Yo. Nah, this nigga's ill. My baby. I know you had no idea why we're taking this picture. I know this is your first time hearing the song, but today, what? Today's a monumental day. It's the celebration of life. Okay. He made a song about it? All right, gang. Okay, bro. All right. So, yeah, he got one of the chicks. But I think that platforms or networks like this, they are going to be the thing of the past unless they keep creating new content. And here's the thing. I think they're going to get into possibly a no jumper situation. You got to limit the people that's on your platform from going elsewhere. Because if you're building stars, you can't have them go to Twitch, right? You got to lock them into contracts. And I'm wondering how that's going to last with these days. I feel like everybody has ditched most subscription models and they're kind of like it's still a subscription model. They rather just stream for free and have people optionally subscribe rather than you got to subscribe to the service to see the episodes at all. All right. So I don't know. Very interesting. But apparently there's a bunch of people who are accusing the company of some practices. But what are you going to get when you deal with a bunch of women? He also supposedly warned anybody on the cast that they can't talk about his pregnant girlfriend, which is kind of real nigga shit. Yo, all y'all bitches could cuss anybody else out except my pregnant baby mama. Oh, what's this?
It's like I watched the baddie, so I seen how bad Lex had beat up Summer. I ain't got no problem with Lex, but when he walking up to me telling me that somebody who with me, like, yeah, it may be a little something between, I'm just letting you know, you're not letting me know shit. Summer's with us tonight, and we don't want to have no problems with nobody who with me. Because if we got a problem with somebody who with me, then I got a problem. So I don't want to have no problem. And when I'm not feeling nobody beat up on Summer while I'm right there.
Okay, so they got like a fight show going on. Jesus Christ.
Tell over there you're not happy, you settled, and that's why you're over here harassing me. Like, please, you're supposed to be loving on your pregnant girlfriend, but you over here texting vlogs. Aren't you about to be a father? Be a father. Your little scrawny ass about to be the worst example of a fucking father, bitch.
Damn, she mad at him too? I think she used to get piped out by him too. I think. I don't know. I thought all them baddies chicks was fucking him. You know what I mean? Y'all looked at baddies as like the modern day Taz Angel, man. Everybody got to fuck the owner, man. You know what it is.
I'm glad you call me Miss Chisholm. Ain't no beef, Papa. You already know how it gets over here. I gets down. You can make it seem you talking about disparaging. You don't want to use big words. Bitch, fuck you and your big words. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not crazy, though. Ain't no beef. I'll see you hoes on the 13th. Wait, at the 12th? I'll see you on the 12th, Lemuel.
Okay. I know. Y'all might be like, what the fuck is this? I haven't even seen this stuff. Oh, this is what I was trying to put out. So this is hilarious. The nigga puts out, this is like only black people do some shit. I'm sorry to say, only niggas do shit like this. Any members of Baddies USA cast speaking negatively of my pregnant baby mama should immediately, nigga, put out a press release, gang. Anybody speaking about my baby mama should immediately refrain from doing so. I understand she may express hers. So basically, I understand she might cuss y'all out or she might have opinions from time to time, but she pregnant and hormones and emotions come with that. You imagine you work at like Burger King and like the owner of Burger King start fucking the chick that's doing the fries. And now he's like trying to tell y'all can't cuss her out no more when she be cussing y'all out. Shit's crazy. Okay. But she's currently navigating the final stage of pregnancy and emotions come with that. She's not only my girl, but also the mother of my daughter. Okay, W, like you gotta, the chick that carrying your kid, you gotta respect, and he do respect her. But anyway, whatever. And she's a month away from delivering our baby girl. At this time, her health and peace and overall well-being are the priority, which means fuck y'all mental peace. I only care about her, respectfully. Regarding her attendance at the reunion, I will speak with her privately and together we will determine if an appearance is appropriate given the heightened stress reunions can bring. Yo, I trust everyone will conduct themselves with respect and consideration. Oh, man. Yo, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. All right. What's good with y'all, man? Yo, shout out to Lemmy over there, man. Lemmy found the cheat code yo, he found the unlimited glitch to fuck chicks, man. Like, yo, just bring him on the baddies, put him as a side chick, and he got one as the baby mama now. We'll see how that go. I thought he was fucking Natalie, too. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on. Are they the ones, are Zeus the ones that put on the Clarissa Shields fight? Oh, so they're the ones that put it on. Okay, makes sense. All right. You thought he was married? Yeah, nigga, he got unmarried. Hold on. All right. Give me a topic. Give me a topic to talk about. Officials detail this. Are we going back to the shit?
News out of that. DA discussed
at that camper because Ortiz is also facing 3.
Feel safe in your residence and in your neighborhood and in your.
Okay. What else is popping online, y'all? Check Florida-based TV. Yeah, chat. I had to spin the block based on last night. Florida-based, or not based TV. Yeah, I spun the block. What happened? What do you want me to talk about? This? No. This? What the fuck? What's on here? Is it this? Why did y'all tell me to come over here? The war? What the fuck is the war? What were you talking about? Iran? Or are you talking about like some rappers beefing? All right, man. Hey, yo, chat. Tell me if this is bad eats or what. I'm about to low-key go heat it up. I'm rocking with y'all for a little bit, so don't worry. Y'all about to have to enjoy me eating on camera. And I need to eat to like fully get the drunkenness out of my system for yesterday. That's me. Remember, that's why I told you I gained all that weight. Because anytime I'm drunk, as soon as I eat, sober. Instantly, nigga. Like, I don't know what the food does, bro. It just soaks everything up. Pause. Iran national team is welcome to the World Cup, but I don't think it's appropriate for them to be there for their own life and safety. That's what Trump said? Yo, this nigga Trump is a gangster, man. yo. Nah, Trump on timing, man. Trump, Iran, soccer. Does Iran even play soccer, bro? This is what he said. The Iran soccer team is welcome to the World Cup, but I don't really believe it's appropriate that they be there for their own life and safety. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Basically, he's just threatening them. Yo, it might clap you niggas, man. Iran's sports minister said this: given the malicious actions that have carried out against Iran, we certainly, let me see what?
That this corrupt regime has assassinated our leader. Under no circumstances can we participate in the World Cup. Given the malicious actions they've carried out against Iran, we certainly can.
Damn, that's how they talk about Trump? The corrupt regime. Damn.
The regime has assassinated our leader. Under no circumstances can we participate in the World Cup. Given the malicious actions they've carried out against Iran, we certainly cannot have such a presence. Clay, I'm saying that this corrupt regime has assassinated our leader.
Wow. Trump offers U.S. asylum to the U.S. To the Iran women's soccer players who fled their team camp in Australia. What the fuck?
Women's soccer player. So the team was thrust into the spotlight during a tournament in Australia where players refused to sing the Iranian national anthem.
National anthem of Islamic Republic of Iran.
And that silent act of defiance prompted threats from the Iranian regime, state TV labeling the players traitors. Then And after the team's elimination from the tournament, fans tried to block their bus from leaving, fearing the punishment that awaited them at home. President Trump called on Australia to grant the team asylum. Australia extended the offer, and 5 players accepted it. Here's the Prime Minister.
We're willing to provide assistance to other women in the team, noting that this is a very delicate situation and it is up to them. But we say to them, if you want our help, help is here, and we will provide that.
Pashai is a world champion wrestler from Iran and the executive director of
All right. Yo, the players got to wear head covering while they're playing on the field? I didn't know that. So they basically played in a shiesty? Whatever. Okay. Chat, give me some dope shit to watch, man. I'm about to use my air fryer and heat up. Yo, tell me if this is bad eats. I ordered a cheesesteak. Dead ass. Well, I ordered yesterday. A cheesesteak from Buffalo Wild Wings. That's bad eats, right? Yo, their cheesesteak is fire though. And I wish I lived in Philly. I would have just got like a real cheesesteak, but I like cheesesteaks. I'll be one from Charlie's, but anyway. Let's see what's going on the tube. Oh, no. Let me go to the page that always got some shit for me. Here we go. Let's react to other people reacting. Oh, that's me. Okay. What's this?
Is Stephen Victor reaching out to you guys or no?
No, Stephen used to be on our board the first year he was on the board. The person who has really stood by us is Shiv.
Shout out Shiv. Word.
The person who's really stood by us is Shiv. Shiv has been with us. Shiv is still with us. We had our first, what I call stakeholders meeting, which is, staff, board members. And Shiv showed up. Shiv got off a plane from Cali.
Shout out to Shiv.
Went home, showered, shaved, and came through.
Look at that.
Right. So, I heard someone say, you go with the goers. I know he gets upset that everybody who should come.
Yeah,
but I'm going with the folk that.
Oh, that's the brother.
That show up. I got
surprised
time.
Stephen Victor ain't stick around a little longer.
Why?
Why?
I'm just surprised.
No,
what does it serve him to be with us?
He made a lot of money off Pop Smoke.
Exactly.
And he was no longer there, so that opportunity is no longer.
I did see my man Stephen Victor courtside the time I went. I was like, is that Steve Victor? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, but it's unfair to say, like, it's not like he killed Pop Smoke, right? And also, like, after your son has died, how long should the label owner be like mad cool with y'all? It's like 5 years. Like, no disrespect. Actually, it's more than 5 years. He died in 2018, wasn't it? What year Pop Smoke died? What year Pop Smoke died? It was 2020. Yeah. Again, obviously I think you should check in from time to time, but the dude probably has other things to do too.
Yeah.
That's whack.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
I'm big on loyalty. So for me, it's just
Yeah,
I don't want to call him out or nothing. But
we calling him out. That's kind of corny on him.
I mean, well, that's your opinion.
That's kind of this is my opinion. Corny. Playing him out with y'all. He was corny.
If he
for that
reach
shit.
y'all out now, what's the goal of the foundation? What's the goal? Right.
Just to try like to serve.
Now, in me trying to say, like, day to day, I don't expect him to be there. Do I think he should have some general interests of the family? And especially, number one, even if it's just business, there's a lot of Pop Smoke does have a legacy in New York, and his music is still prolific where, I think they could drop even maybe a song or something or anything, or it could repackage some stuff. It's a 5-year anniversary since he died. I think maybe they could do some of his birthday. You got to be consulting the family, right? Like, when you're a label owner, you have to deal with the family somewhat because that's the estate. So the mom, I believe, would run the estate. So you got to talk to the mom. You got to deal with the mom somewhat, right?
Or Pop, to become what y'all like to call him, right? His whole intention was to give back to the community, right? To give back to kids. You hear the different stories. He took off the sneakers and gave a little boy. His whole he wanted to buy a whole set of laptops for a classroom. His whole intention is to give back to different people. That's why even when he was up and coming in the industry, he would bring people with him. And Steven said,
somebody said they use all his vocals. I did hear that people were flirting around with possible AI for him, but they didn't want to do that. But you think all the vocals are used? Yeah, probably are, right?
To me, he told him, you can't be bringing people in like this, they're gonna steal your stuff. And he was like, nah. So people who got their come ups because he was like, I can share this.
Definitely.
Okay. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Hey, that's crazy.
That's why you passed my record. That nigga started rolling over. He started rolling over his nail polish.
What color did he go
You
to?
broke my record.
What color did he go?
Yo, why does D-Wade be painting his nails and doing mad fruity shit? Yo, is D-Wade a fish? Straight up, why we not answer that? I'm not saying because he painted his fingernails he gave, but yo, what's up with him? It's ever since he had talk about the children here, but he has one particular child that's a little bit, eccentric in their choices. He one of those where it'd be yo, the dad will act a certain way because he has a daughter, and you're trying to relate. You're not gay enough like that. It feels like D-Wade been living out his lifelong fantasies. This shit not even nothing with the kids. This is him. You can tell the kid is yeah, I want to wear a dress today, and D-Wade's but I do. You're wait, hold on, yo, bro. What's going on with D-Wade still? What's going on with D-Wade? Yo, chat, we're going to have to ask real questions. Are we blaming this shit on Gabrielle Union? Yo, this thing's gotten fruitier and fruitier by the day.
No.
Yo, Gabrielle Union got to be doing something or not doing something. I'm sorry. It's just if your girl stop liking men, I'm going to blame the nigga. I got to blame Gabrielle. They're together, right? Gabrielle Union is still with him? The fucked up thing is that we watched the big three. Pause. LeBron, D-Wade, and motherfucking Chris Bosh. We thought Chris Bosh was the gay one out of them. It was D-Wade. This shit's crazy. Shit's crazy. Respectfully, we owe Chris Bosh an apology. When we saw Chris Bosh do this, we're oh, hell no. This nigga gay as a $2 bill. This nigga looked like it was a money shot scene. Yo, what's up with this nigga, man? This nigga already looked like a fucking dinosaur, nigga. One of them Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look at this nigga. This nigga's so freaky. He's trying to inhale the fucking liquid. Look at this nigga, man. Whole time, it was D-Wade. D-Wade painting his toenails and shit like that. Yo. Y'all imagine how practice used to be, man. Bosh, come here. Come here, Bosh. Come here. Check out my sets. Yo, D-Wade on the gram posting pictures like this. When bitches just get their nails done and they put it against the fucking the steering wheel and they take a picture? New set. That's what D-Wade is doing. What's up with this nigga, man? Yo, D-Wade is tweaking, bro.
Let's see what color did he go.
This can't be a new picture, bro. Dwayne Wade. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just keeping a bean. Oh, they brought up D-Wade because it's the Heat records. Oh shit. Let me see this shit. I just gotta watch this video and see if I get any fish vibes from it,
Watching, I'm just I'm amazed that this kid that I remember watching when he first came in, he don't
talk like a fish. I gotta keep it a bean. He don't talk like a fish.
raw. And I remember
It's the fingernails, nigga. This is how you do Japan. Hold on, like, yo,
we are here right now
yo, I could get fish tendency. I'm like, yo, that's a fish. Bondato, yo, fish that.
in
Hold up.
Shibuya.
Shibuya roll call.
All right, baby. So I got to get a photo of you out in that middle walking out in there somewhere. I need you to walk out there and I need you to turn around. I'm going to get these photos. It's going to be click, click, click. Easy. Let's see if she can do it. Let's see if she can do it. It is live out here. And
Maybe he not gay. Maybe he on some Drake shit. Because Drake paint his nails too. I can't get that. I don't understand that either. But one of these niggas is fishes. That's doing this nail painting thing. We trying to figure out which one, bro. Oh, you look like you living his best life with Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union look young as shit. She look 28 here. She got to be like 45, right? Every time I see Gabrielle Union, like, tell me if it's just me. In my mind, I'm like, yo, that's Mike Lowry's bitch. Like, yo, no, that's his cousin. My bad. My bad. No, that's his sister. My bad. I see Bad Boys too. Yo, I just see that scene. Shit just got real. Yo, Marcus, shit just got real. Yo, Mike, yo, am I lying? As soon as I see Gabrielle Union, I'm like, Bad Boys too. Yo, hold on now. It's like a fish pose right here. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think he beat the allegations. I think he beat the allegations still. Wait, was Gabrielle you? Oh, it's Marcus' sister. Yeah, that's Mike Lowry's B. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, but again, I'm just ignorant. I'm sorry. Gabby, I'm sorry. You're a black queen. I would never disrespect you. But when I look at you, I'm like, yo, that's Mike Lowry's girl. That ain't D-Wade's girl. That's Mike Lowry's girl, nigga. That's Mike Lowry's girl. Okay, the nail's not painted here. They must have told him, like, yo, bro, take the nail polish off. You gotta go, you gotta show up to the ring ceremony, bro. Or whatever this is.
with these kicks. These kicks.
These painted nails? Don't lie, man. Throw his ass in an aquarium, man. Fish.
Scratching his nails and shit. Like, I can't deal with this shit.
What color did he go to? What color?
D-Wade, friend of Gil's Arena, big supporter of the show. Shout out
D-Wade.
D-Wade. Okay, just making sure.
Nick, that's not funny, Nick. That's not funny, Nick.
Nah, D-Wade be tight like that. I can make them type of jokes about
Okay,
D-Wade.
as long as you can do it.
He said a nigga biting his nails.
There was other basketball.
Oh, everybody don't like that 83 points, huh?
But he cried when he came back from down.
All right. Oh, it was the other team fouling him. Oh, I didn't know that. What did Charles Barkley say about this shit? That's what I want to hear. Yo, Kobe fans is mad, man. Yo, did they just take this nigga? Yo, I remember I mentioned this and you guys said I was lying. So ESPN has the rights to that show that has Shaq and Kenny and Charles Barkley on it. They just put it on way less. And the thought is that because those guys always talk shit on the players, they're phasing them out, because when they were on TNT, they were a huge part of the broadcast. Actually, I would tune in, fuck the teams that were playing. I couldn't wait till it was halftime or a big commercial break or something when they would get to do their thing. But after a while, they just start talking about the game. They start talking crazy amount of shit about the game. Charles Barkley even said it. He said that they barely work after they got ESPN. This is it right here.
Yo, Kenny the Jet Smith. Ernie. Charles Barkley what?
No. This is old. My bad. Oh, here we go.
Colin Cowherd claims the NBA and ESPN buried inside the NBA when ESPN took over the show after Charles Barkley was complaining about the lack of airtime, and in their first show back, Chuck went off on those claims.
Shaq and I are very content in the fact that we have things to do in our spare time.
Me as well, Ken.
This dude obviously has nothing to do in his spare time.
Begging to get on TV.
Listen, golfing and gambling, there's more to life than other than that. Me and Shaq and Ernie enjoy our time off.
That's more than life.
I want to work more. Let's see nothing. We heard you.
Words you never thought you'd hear.
I want to work more after. Don't work me to death, ESPN. Don't work me to death.
ESPN Deportes, ESPN 2, ESPN
now you begging for work. Who gets a raise and asks for more work?
No, I didn't get a raise. Let me just say this.
Well,
I hate when people take things out of context.
Mm-hmm.
We heard you. It's nothing out of context.
Can I explain? All I said was, so we're working 3 days this week, which is fine. I just wish they would break it up more. We've been off for 2 months. There was no reason for us to be off for 2 months.
Why not?
And then you got foods on television.
It was Christmas, man.
I'm happy. Listen,
it's a month.
First of all, Christmas.
Why was there no reason for us to be off?
Christmas is the worst holiday in the history of civilization. All you do is waste money. Hate Christmas. You know that.
What does that have to do with us working Christmas Day 5 days?
We work Christmas.
What the fuck? Yo, somebody said Ozempic Chuck. Yo, first of all, I think the company that makes Ozempic, it's like Eli Lilly or something like that. That's their logo here. Since when is ESPN get sponsored by pharmaceutical companies? I feel like it's pharmaceutical companies and gambling companies. They're the majority of companies that's running all the ads. Like, they've just taken over sports. They're basically going to get everybody on peptides, everybody on Ozempic, and then they're going to pretty much get everybody to gamble every dollar they have. Kind of crazy.
Day.
I know. So but you said it's been 2 months since we were on.
Yeah, but we only worked once in 2 months.
It's been a month.
And let me tell you something.
14 hours in one day.
And I feel overworked.
Can I look at this camera right here?
Yes.
Okay, there's some fools at home, or on the internet. They're at home now, saying that we were talking bad about the players, so they made us work less. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. This is already scheduled.
Nice catch, by the way.
Because you know what? I really
know. Do you realize our schedule?
Come on, man. These guys are like, well, you know, these guys, they gonna put them on the shelf because they don't want them on TV. Man, y'all need to shut the hell up. This was already planned months and months ago. All I said was, I would have liked to work more.
But we're gonna be so heavy on the back end.
I know.
We work 4.
Okay. So it's kind of like what I was saying. That's the thought many people are having. Now, he's disputing that, but the idea that ESPN kind of took their programming, and I do believe ESPN is working alongside the NBA, and what they prioritize is gambling. The entire sport, like, sports has completely changed. Like, it's all about gambling. Now, when you have these guys who are kind of like old school commentators, these niggas play like in the 80s, bro. Or at least like Chuck, I think, did. Or 90s, whatever. His demeanor to basketball, he's always saying how, oh, the game sucks, everybody's shooting threes. When you're trying to get people to place bets, you want them to have a positive perspective about the game. You want them to embrace that, like, hey, you know what they need to do? Shoot more threes next half that people could bet their money. Like, literally, gambling runs all this shit. ESPN basically is a gambling network, right? Everything is gambling. ESPN and NBA, straight gambling.
3 days next week. I know. Saturday,
So
Sunday,
I could
Wednesday.
see why they don't want these guys up here doing that.
Then we go.
Somebody said I'm wrong on this? What do you mean? I don't know how you think I'm wrong.
All of the playoffs, all of the
Kenny,
finals.
The only point I
It's
made.
heavy back end.
I know. And we could have.
When the games really mean something.
Well, they all mean something.
No, they don't.
Yeah, but they really mean something.
You don't think the cup mean anything?
Oh, you gonna watch? You gonna watch the Sacramento New Orleans game?
Not if y'all paid me.
Okay, then it don't mean anything.
Not if y'all paid me. I'm not watching Sacramento.
Okay, enough. Let's see. This is a video about it, though.
Inside the NBA, I'm happy it's still going on.
Yeah, I'm happy it's going on, but it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this would be different.
ESPN has a great relationship with the NBA, and they said, "Yeah, we'll bring that show over. You won't see it as much. Put it on the shelf a little bit." I did. It felt very, very big at one time, and now it's invisible. So
that's true.
I'm just saying conjecture, but I know there were people upstairs in the NBA office that didn't like how they lampoon the league and some of the players.
Flashback. And I've told Adam this, so I'll say this again. If I'm a casual fan and you tell me every time I turn on the television that the product sucks, well, I'm not going to watch the product. And that's really what has happened over the last 10 to 15 years. I don't know why. It's not funny to me.
Yes, sir. Captain Ernie, sir. Is that Derek White or Stephen A? Damn, Stephen A. Stephen A played for the Celtics.
When looking at the biggest voice in basketball in the 21st century, one guy that stands alone as the biggest voice, as well as most humorous, is indeed Charles Barkley. As while working at TNT, himself, along with Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and eventually Shaq, built the greatest studio show in NBA history. And one of the reasons the show works so well, yes, they have great chemistry, but everything's genuine, off the cuff, and what they...
All right, okay. What was I going to watch? I was going to watch something just now. What was I going to watch? It's either Vlad.
There's a lot of word on the street that the Breakfast Club's overall impact on the culture, views, number of people viewing their content, etc., has been dramatically over to Netflix. And viewing this content, how hard is it to break people's patterns of behavior? I think perhaps it made sense for them to do so. Thoughts?
Go ahead. You go ahead. Okay. The word impact, yeah, because I think it's going to decrease the impact, but you don't see the numbers on Netflix.
He's blind. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
I got a problem with him. He's a funny guy. I like this guy actually.
And contrast. So, but for sure, and then like YouTube is like it's more convenient. The convenience thing versus paying $20-some for Netflix, typing a password, I had to borrow your cousin password, all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, on cursory glance, you would think that this is just like overt suicide.
Okay. I forgot when I watched No Jumper. I mostly want to hear Adam.
If you want to watch
twice, you pay for having the subscription to Netflix, and then you got to go to the tier that.
No, it's just like by paying, you have access to podcasts. But if you're on the ad-supported tier, I guess some content is not allowed. Okay. So you're basically limited to not being able to see the content, which is different than like in the past. Joe Rogan, Joe Budden, they both took their very, very popular podcasts and moved them over exclusively to some extent to Spotify. And it seemed like their fan base was strong enough that they actually were able to make a significant percentage of their fans go over to Spotify to listen to their content. That being said, a lot of
no, that's where I disagree with him. So the Joe move is different. Well, it's the same, but it's not about. They were establishing, and I think the Breakfast Club could do it too. You just have to establish listening patterns. Hey, you used to go to Spotify for music. Now you go for Spotify for music, audiobooks, and podcasts. So they're just trying to change people's behavior.
A lot of people already have Spotify on their phones, so I don't think, I think it's kind of similar to Netflix in that sense, but Spotify is free, so people were able to just listen to ads and be able to listen to their favorite podcast for free. Netflix does not have that free tier, and as much as I would assume most of us have a Netflix account, not everybody does, and $18 a month or whatever it is pretty significant to a lot of people out there.
Now we know Charlemagne is definitely an iconic figure in this space. However, we'd be remiss to not say that the Breakfast Club has been on a decline for several years as far as cultural moments that really moved the needle and made an impact.
I think mostly because Charlemagne has just become a safer podcaster. He's not trying to get these viral moments by doing crazy shit, like sniffing the seat or asking Post Malone what he's going to do for the BLM moment, which, those give you viral moments, but also sniffing the seat, probably not a great look for the average female guest. Being that confrontational with a person like Post Malone, probably not great for your relationship with him going forward. He's just become a lot safer in general.
Well, yeah, and also not crashing out on Lil Mama, making a young girl cry or whatever, etc.
Yeah, he's trying to be more of the every day in order to kind of get that messaging across.
And I think that them not having the same, being this viewed as the same centralized hub, no matter how many publicists pay or how many
Wait, let me tell you. So I know the Breakfast Club supposedly is off YouTube. Rory and Millie Mall is off YouTube. Oh, fuck. What's the name of their show? Thank God. Thank God, man. Netflix, you did me a favor, man. Even if you had to pay them bums, get them out of here, man. Get them out of here. Okay.
Big people in power are going to put money behind something. It's not going to, the same guests aren't going to be there, and it's not going to have the same impact.
And this is the thing, is that on YouTube, we underrate YouTube's value as a discovery engine. And when I do a piece of content with Crip Mac, when he is fresh out and it gets 800,000 views, or when Big Bang gets Young Thug's first interview out of prison where he talks for 3 hours or whatever, not only does that get really, really pushed upon anyone subscribed to No Jumper, but it gets really pushed upon anyone who even kind of watches that sort of content, So it's YouTube helps you to make these viral moments when you put content out. But let's say the Breakfast Club gets a huge, crazy viral moment like the Soulja Boy interview where he coined the Drake meme and all that kind of shit. If they have a moment like that, yes, it's going to go viral on social media and everything, but is that really going to drive people to Netflix? Is Netflix going to prioritize that content? Because I don't even see any content from people about podcasts. I look at Netflix a couple times a week. I don't feel like I've been recommended.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. They're not pushing the podcast. Again, I think they're making so much money with their own shows. By the way, Netflix is in an interesting position. They just have a shit ton of money that they could lose or use. They're not pushing. They're definitely they might have told Charlemagne and Breakfast Club or whoever else came over in those deals, hey, we're pushing you guys with extra promotion. No, they're not. No, they're not. In reality, they don't even push their own shows, really. For example, they'll have a show that is a Netflix show, and if they just got a lease because they lease their titles, if they didn't make it, they'll basically have a period where it's now on there. Like Dexter, they took off. I'm so mad they took Dexter off, but it was on there for a while. And the way it works is that whatever's performing on their charts, they don't just only try to push their shows. They're just stay on the app and watch whatever, my nigga. Yes, we do put our shows and we hope you watch our shit, But if you want to watch, I don't know, Training Day just went on there. If you want to watch Training Day, nigga, watch Training Day. So I don't think that they're incentivized to push people to podcasts. If anything, they're thinking like this. We just want to give you the option to not leave. So rather than say you would normally watch Netflix and then be like, hey, I'm going to go listen to my favorite podcast. Their idea is that, oh, just go to the podcast section. So treat us like the entire internet. Oh, you want news? Oh, just go to the news section. Hey, you want WWE? Go to the WWE section. Hey, you want sports or overall sports? You could go to our version of ESPN. I think that's their motto, but they're not trying to push and promote none of these things, right? They're not trying to change the listening behavior or the watching behavior of their audience already. They're just trying to give you reasons not to click off the app.
That content.
I haven't seen it once, and I'm on Netflix every day.
Yeah, and they have a lot of podcasts.
They do have a podcast section, though. It just said it's not being promoted, in my opinion.
Podcasts, and they also have a pretty crowded amount of content. Like they're only going to dedicate so many rows to podcasts, and like it's hard to choose a podcast when you're going to Netflix just looking for some like more.
I wonder if we could browse Netflix here without logging in. Anybody got a Netflix account that I could use? So it shows trending, right? Like War Machine, Bridgerton. Y'all be watching this stuff? I wish we could like just browse it. Yes, we can't.
Or high quality content.
Not to hate on like our own industry, but why would they allocate?
Yes, no, I agree with y'all. I believe Netflix is moving towards user-generated content. It's going to be UGC, that's user-generated content. It's what made TikTok its thing, right? Everybody's going to go towards user-generated content. It's because, remember, they're trying to compete with YouTube. If you take someone off YouTube, you want to compete with YouTube, right? You got to go to user-generated content, but they're going to separate it, though. They're not going to allow user-generated content to bleed in with their actual movies.
So much money for clearly like an antiquated form of digesting content.
What, podcasting?
Yeah. Like as far as like them using like because you have to have a catalog of episodes in order for them to want to put you to begin with, right?
So we're in the middle of the streaming wars where everybody's got a streaming service from Disney Plus to Paramount Plus and Netflix, etc. And so from Netflix's perspective, how can they get more people to spend more time on Netflix and sign up? Because a lot of these platforms sort of feel like they're capped in terms of growth. Netflix is like the biggest one pretty much, but for them to like continue to grow, what are they going to do? Like and podcasting seems like a pretty logical choice. Now, I think they had to pay like a lot of money to license these ones, but I can very easily see in the future, a future where like every podcast is on Netflix, the same way that like every podcast is on Spotify. And
yeah, that's what he did. So like the Spotify motto is already there. Like why reinvent the wheel? Put it like this. My nigga, after Spotify paid me millions for the fucking podcast, when the deal was done, now you could be like Joe. Remember when Joe was like, hey, I'm taking my podcast off of there, right? But they don't give a fuck if you take it off of there. You know why? We already got all your user data already. We already got, and we already try to retain most of them for other shit anyway. So be petty and take it off because we're done paying you. Whatever. You know what they did? What they did with me? They were like, yo, hey, listen, we're just going to put you in like this really special like rate, and we're going to monetize your podcast just like we're monetizing everybody's podcast that's coming. So now Spotify, I think maybe, I don't know if y'all have to pay, but I didn't have to pay, but you can now publish your podcast everywhere through Spotify and they monetize it. What does that do? Which means, so now we publish through Spotify still. When we put up the streams through Spotify, when you put it up through Spotify, Spotify could put ads on your shit that goes on Apple, that goes everywhere. So they have now turned themselves into a podcast distributor. You get what I'm saying? Which, to be honest, if they have ad inventory and whatever, it actually makes perfect sense. So now they got user-generated content for free. People are now listening to podcasts over at Spotify, and they become a publisher where they're putting out stuff elsewhere. I ain't gonna lie. They kind of big W. They they did their thing. Of course, I'm not mad about it.
Really weren't prior to them, taking on all of these big podcasts that they paid for a period of time, because they're not going to pay forever. That is only meant to last like a couple of years. So I feel like Breakfast Club, Rory and Mal, et cetera, they'll all come back to YouTube at a certain point once this chapter of Spotify spending all this money to get exclusivity of Netflix spending all this money to get access to podcasts. But I feel like it's going to be short-lived because Spotify doesn't cut those kind of deals very often anymore. I believe that they still have deals with like Call Her Daddy and
and Joe Rogan's back on YouTube.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, so the latest deal they did with Joe Rogan, but remember, there's only one Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan has what I call the Howard Stern effect. They realize that they got, because when you're getting people to move over, only like 20% is going to go. But having Joe Rogan still at Spotify, remember the strategy I told you? Because The Verge did an article on it. So people wanted Joe Rogan so bad, they would say, hey, if you want Joe Rogan, you got to buy ads for these other podcasts that we have on here too. So people would be like, all right, fine, fuck it. They would spend even up to, like, say they were going to spend $1 million on ad buys for Joe Rogan show. Basically, they were leveraged to spend $1.5 million on other shows and Joe Rogan, right? So $500,000 would go to the other shows. Now, after their new strategy where Spotify is now a podcast distributor, they're not all about having podcasts only there, because they have now taken out, remember, they acquired most of these companies, whether it was Anchor, this and third. They have now eliminated the need to have people exclusive. They are putting in ads, like in Joe Rogan's show, they could put ads in at Spotify, and even if you listen to him on Apple, they still make money. So who cares? Yes, he signed with y'all, which means y'all control his ads. And that's where the new sign-in of Joe Rogan is. It's not about exclusivity. So I'm pretty sure we could just go on YouTube and find him. So they switched their model from exclusivity to, we just want to control your ads. Joe Rogan. Yeah, Joe Rogan should be on here. Yep, 33 minutes ago. Look. 33 minutes ago. 2 hours and 23 minutes. Is Joe Rogan still like killing it with the views like that still? Yeah. He used to do at least like 3 million. Like 2-3 million. He's still hitting a mill. This is still obviously top podcast, but maybe it dwindled down a slight bit, because usually even a fucking bum going on Joe Rogan is a mill. I think Freddie Gibbs went on there and it was $1 million. Well, I don't know. What the fuck? 260. I don't know. Has his popularity dwindled? Joe Rogan. No, let's look up podcast charts Spotify. We could look that up. Let's look at the podcast chart. Yeah, he's still number one. He's still number one. Ooh, Call Her Daddy looked like they may have fell back a little bit. They're in the top 10. Theo Vaughn is he's always like really up there. Shout out to Theo Vaughn. Okay. Bill Simmons' podcast is up there too. Tim Dillon is really popular too. Okay. Ooh, Barstools has some joints up there. Oh, Candace Owens, 11. Candace Owens is a beast. She's a beast. Let's look at it in the music section. Let's see what's popping there. Joe's probably number one, right? Oh, no, he's not. What the fuck? Yo, this is something I don't like that Spotify did. I really dislike this that Spotify did. When we go to a category, and this is the point of charts, bro, could you take out the niggas who aren't doing music commentary, or at least make a music commentary section? Because, like, what is this? I don't know what's one song by Heartbeat. It's usually something that's either based around an album or something like that. It could be like a little whatever, but that's not really the number one music podcast. Like, that's gonna be Joe, right? So that's Joe. Like, look at this, directed by. Like, what is this? So I think this is okay. Joe's one. Ruri and them, they're two. Good for them. Niggas actually listen to them, I guess, right? Trap Lil Ross is 3. Well, I'm skipping past people here, obviously. Alafoke Music is actually 10. Wow. Do you think it's Joe's audience? Now, this might just come off as hate, right? Do you think it's Joe's audience that just kind of watches Ruri and Mealy Mall? Has like a habit? Remember, they used to watch both of them on Spotify. Trap Lore Ross. Damn. Is it the documentary stuff that kind of got Trap Lore being watched a lot? I don't know. No Jumper. Okay. Drink Champs. What happened to Drink Champs, bro? What happened to Drink Champs? All right. Our live stream just up here. What happened to $1 million worth of game, though? Interesting. I got to update the off the record page. We're not even on this bitch right now. I don't even think I put the ASAP Rocky interview on off the record, at least on Spotify. I don't even think I put it on there. I should. You want to log into my you want me to log into your Netflix? Send me the stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The podcast, that's why I keep saying to just only call things podcasts. I just call them platforms. But Gillian Wallow, I think they've changed what they got going on. $1 million worth of game. I feel like their whole thing is different now, though. Bro, when I look on their shit, they're promoting boxing matches. I see them with the Eagles. Right? Like, look.
You guys aren't able to actually see this. Now imagine you and your sister are growing up and you guys are fighting over
See? This is like some different stuff.
the last piece of cake and you just throwing punches right now. And that's what it looks like.
That's literally what's going on. And I'm telling you right now, Gilly is moving left, right, up, down, throwing them hands, leaning. He looking like.
Yeah, I think they have just expanded the brand of $1 million worth of game, and they're doing everything now. You get what I'm saying? Look, one's video game, the other one's they're playing
right away.
They're playing basketball.
Yeah, he's a rhythm guy.
He hot now.
He's a rhythm guy.
You figuring it out?
What's that 1-1? Person, no one really compares. Only like you get like the young guys, like all these GMs would be like, okay, this guy's like a Dylan Brooks, like a second rounder who plays hard.
You see what's going on?
Go play. We used to buy the tapes and then ride to them. I listen to Baron Davis. You know what I'm saying? I listen to the young kid, Bridges in Charlotte.
I don't know. Yeah, it is a little bit different, right?
Up next to this motherfucker.
But wait a minute. And then we could just hop. We at this restaurant. We run into this dude, and the dude was like, "Damn!" And he said, "I'm a bitch for this."
React to 5 K-Dot fans versus 1 Drake fan. Oh my god, that's the thing. I'm about to heat my food up, man. What is this? Fuck is this? What? Five Drake fans versus 1 secret Kendrick fan? Who does this shit? NFR?
We brought 6 people in the studio with us today, and 5 of them are Drake fans, but 1 of them is a Kendrick Lamar fan. So we're gonna go through different rounds, and at the end of each round, we're gonna eliminate someone that we're sure.
Hey, is this what y'all talking about?
Is a Drake
of the number 2. Okay, whether like okay, contestant 6 overrated.
Oh no, that's different. Maybe it's the shit that I seen here.
How many artists has Drake pillaged from? I don't know what he is. He's a chameleon. A chameleon in our culture?
Who made the party anthem of the year? Who's made the party anthem for 20 years? He battled Kendrick Lamar. Win, lose, or draw, he stuck.
How many artists has Drake pillaged from? I don't know what he is. He's a chameleon. A chameleon in our culture?
Who made the party anthem of the year?
Who's made the... Is this the one or no? Which platform is... I thought the stop was the guy who comments on Joe Budden. No, I'm about to just go get my food real quick. I ain't gonna lie to you. Or actually, I just got to start the air fryer.
Party anthem for 20 years. He battled Kendrick Lamar. Win, lose, or draw, he stuck in for the fight.
And Kendrick's albums are better. I'm sorry.
He's not like us. He's not like us. He's not like us.
My name is Jay Roebuck, and today I'm here in front of 5 of Drake's biggest haters. My job is going to convince them that they are completely wrong and show them the real way to appreciate one of hip-hop's greatest artists. My first claim is Drake has done more for hip-hop than any current artist. All right, here we go.
You say that Drake has done more for hip hop than any other black artist?
Than any current artist today.
Any current artist?
Yeah.
How you say that? What's the fact on that?
Oh, you want me to start? Okay, I'll start.
Yeah.
Well, there's a number of ways that we can look at this. We can look at it from a numerical point or a cultural point. We can start with the culture, right?
I love the culture. That's the best one.
Yes, sir.
Listen to
I
this.
believe that one of the most important things an artist can do for hip hop or for what they believe in is put it at the forefront of the entire world. Hip hop has been the most dominant genre in the world for over a decade, and the leading force behind that has been Drake. You can look at the numbers, who's the most streamed artist. You can look at the numbers and talk about the collaboration with other cultures, whether it's UK or whether it's in the Caribbean. He has put hip hop at the forefront of all those things. So by him doing that, every other artist has been able to benefit. If you want to look at, just the pure hip hop purist standpoint, if you want to talk about battle rap, Drake has put his money where his mouth is. He has invested in URL to allow these artists to have a platform to continue to flourish. Those are just some of the things that he's
lost
done.
the battle against Kendrick. If we talking about hip hop, because you talking about him giving, and that's
Mhm.
great. Culturally, I think we have an issue with Drake because Drake is, I don't like to say culture vulture, but he has attached himself to Atlanta. He has attached himself to Houston. He's attached himself to things in like part of our culture as black people, as people that are true hip hop people. But I don't always think that Drake is for us. I don't know where Drake stands on political things. I'm not saying that Drake has to be Common or Nas, right? But I don't know what he is. He's an enigma. He's a chameleon. A girl told me the other day, a chameleon in our culture is like you're there for yourself. There's no benefit in anybody else but you. The sales are cool. I get it. Kendrick has equally decent sales, right? Grammy nominations and wins, very close. Cultural impact, you can't say that Kendrick doesn't have a more cultural impact than Drake. It's crazy. Like,
all right, who's a Drake
don't
fan?
even put people in his.
All right, let me get into this. Which one is a Drake fan, y'all? Which one's a Drake fan? Hoodie is a Drake fan? All right, I'm gonna rank them. I've never lost in a debate to a K-bot, ever. I've never lost in a debate to a K-bot. It wouldn't start today. Let's see if homie could at least hold it down. All right? Chat, I ain't gonna lie to you, just because I'm about to eat. I'm gonna take 2 shots. Well, I poured Red Bull in here. I can't drink Red Bull alone, bro. I gotta drink liquor with it. Yo, if I pass out again, bro, this shit is spiked. I don't know what the fuck Diddy done did to this fucking Ciroc. Last night, I remember it, but I was drunk. Okay, cool. So claim 1, Drake has done more for hip hop than any current artist. Yes, facts. It's facts.
Own city.
I would like to respond. Yeah. Right. So you said a few things. You started talking about Atlanta. So what you just did there was really prove my point. Drake has done big things for all of those places. When you talk about Atlanta, let's look at the Migos, right? Offset has said it out of his own mouth. The head of QCP has said it himself. What Drake did by doing that verse on Versace and putting it out for free helped amplify the motion that the Migos already had. If you want to go to Houston, if you want to go to Toronto, if you want to talk about The Weeknd by putting The Weeknd on Take Care, if you want to talk about, even though him and Tory Lanez had a feud in Toronto, he helped amplify Tory's career. If you want to look at Party Next Door, who Drake gave his first #1 album and you know, one of his first platinum.
Hey, my boy's spitting right now. Kind of sound like he might be top 25. He top 25 Drake fan. I'm number one. Nobody's close. But he's spitting right now. I like that. Okay, all right.
Selling projects and one of his best-selling projects. Drake is the person who allowed that to happen.
He's spitting.
Here, and we'll talk about culture as we get deeper into this debate. And you keep.
I like that. See, when talking about K-bots, what they'll use numbers when they want to use numbers. Oh, well, Kendrick had the biggest tour. It was the Grand National Tour. Well, Drake has the highest selling North American tour of all time, and he did it first. Also, he's outsold Kendrick on every damn album except 1 year. Oh, let's not talk about that. Why y'all so obsessed with numbers? So they don't want to talk about numbers. They like to move the goalpost to culture. Culture is this non-tangible thing where, you know, it's kind of like, it's like a feeling, right? Like, you know, well, Kendrick is the culture. Drake is just not, right? So I'm glad he's addressing it